Bitcoin scallywags flee the scene as Bitcoin did break below $60,000. We're going to be looking at all of the on-chain data we can, joined by a very special guest to give us his insight on where the crypto markets are moving next. Plus, we have Jerome Powell getting ready to psyop the entire country on his arbitrary comments. All this and more on today's Blockchain Basement. We are the bread and butter of all the information that's been swimming across the internet for crypto news.
If you're gonna screw me, at least pull my hair.
Hell yeah. What do you got?
They could start chopping off fingers. They're like, give me your seed phrase, but I don't know it.
Over 2 years, he's made like 17K on Roblox. And he's
What?
Like 12.
You never listen to me, and we must be married. Yeah, well, how much are you investing? $100.
400 to 600,000. The
think it's
generational signals are now. Now.
You're spread so thin, that's how you get in on Snake. Snake's been my biggest winner.
Oh yeah, we got the people. Owen, you gotta hook him up with the shot here, baby. Owen's in here a little bit spicier than usual. Owen, I know you're a little bit upset about the markets falling down, but you don't have to take it out on Nick. Okay, it's okay. Welcome to the blockchain.
Scoot over. It's fine. Oh
no, you did no.
Watch this.
Oh man, this chaos is indeed powered by Arculus, our wonderful partner of the channel, helping us take control of our destiny. So we're out here. FOMC's kicking off at 2:30. There's Arculus. A little example of your card there. Nice on the. Got some good reaction time there, bud.
Link in chat.
He's fixing things.
Yeah.
10% off.
Yeah. We got Laserface, Nicole Tater, Crypto in the Veins, Small Face No Toe, Sack Nasty. I think the most elusive person to try to pin down exactly what she does for her day-to-day operations, Nicole Tater.
I have a feeling Nicole is like, she's an operator.
You think so?
She's one of those people where if you go to her home state, everyone knows her, but it's not from work.
They seem like they have an amazing life. They are like coming in here. They're bringing baklava. They're talking about coming back from Greece and all this stuff, all this amazing stuff.
Nicole probably runs an import-export business.
Give us your guesses in the chat on is she in the KGB? You know, is she just getting close to us because she's in the KGB?
She looks a little Slavic to me.
You know, I mean, it's just baklava. The questions can be asked here. Yes, you do you not know baklava, Owen? How do you say it? Baklava.
Get on the microphone, Owen.
Yeah, you gotta say these things into the microphone too.
You're not even producing.
I know
content.
you can't be grammar police if no one hears you, Owen. Okay.
Crypto Unicorn, your stream is clashing with Josh's live stream. Look, Josh can do whatever he wants. We don't clash. Josh is covering the old man screaming at the numbers. We are doing Crypto Alpha. You can have two windows up at the set, I promise you.
It's so true. And check out live
zero
shot.
with the 5 membies.
Oh my God!
Five
yeah,
membies.
Another 5 membies. Holy snap! Runs a chop shop in Scranton potentially. That is a reasonable guess. That is a reasonable guess. Here's a live shot at Bitcoin's price action this morning. Huge price action after the Bitcoin halving. I mean, nothing is quite as lovely as
so
this.
many stages to this downward rocket.
Oh, I know. And, you know, we got this little bit of a bottom signal in short term. Crypto BitLord calling for 32K next.
Get the...
An $800 Ethereum.
Get out of here.
You know?
These people are...
This is insane. The timeline is awful.
It's probably engagement farming too, you know.
Go to Art Chick.
Go to Art Chick.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm afraid to type this into Twitter. Like, pull the screen down in case a nudie pulls up here. Art Chick. All
yeah.
right.
Holy crap. So there was that graph of like virginity guys being virgins.
Mm-hmm.
Do not search the term virgin on Twitter.
Oh God.
Holy crap.
Oh God. Yeah, you gotta be careful.
It's the Twitter search is so broken.
Let's see here.
So
All right, so I got artchick.eth. Is that the gal you're talking about, Hannah?
Yes.
All right, let's see what she's got here.
Scroll a
My
little
pronouns are hi.
Sure. I like that.
I like
Period.
this. This is going well
Scroll
so
down,
far.
scroll down, scroll down.
All right, we're gonna go.
I
What
think
is
I'm the
this?
last bull left.
Oh my
and she has like all of these people's tweets, beanies up there. It was fun while it lasted. It's over. See you in 4 years. She's
got the
over here.
Bitlord here.
That's the vibes that we're on.
Yeah. Art
Shout
Chick,
out Art
where
Chick.
you at? Come on the show, Art Chick.
Yeah.
She's the best.
We
Let's
need to get
go.
Coins Chick on the show too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a little on the fence with Coins Chick.
Are you?
Yeah.
She got some proving to do?
There's some allegiances that are sus.
No, we love
Oh,
her.
okay.
Yeah, there's
okay.
some. I see her hanging out in suspect chats.
You pay very close. You know, I'm glad to have you on my side. You really pay pretty damn close attention to everything that's going on.
Yeah, look, being
Somehow.
half Italian, I am genetically predisposed to tracking people's allegiances.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. And the dictatorship, Italian heritage, it all comes together.
fascism.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Oh, man.
it's one and the same with
If
me.
you really kind of dissect my heritage, it gets ugly.
oh
I don't
yeah,
even
it's
wanna
great.
go. I don't even want to go there.
Drew's heritage is there's a final solution for Drew's heritage.
It's a mixed bag. Shout out to everyone in the chat: Alden, Mark Smith, Caden Anthony. But yeah, good for Art Chick out here being the last bull left. We had this from the Duck, Donald.
I love this guy.
I think we'll bottom either around here at the 40 or 55, 57 mark, or go down to 45K. All in all, Bitcoin holders really don't have much reason to panic. In either case, we'd still be up hilarious amounts in 12 months.
Yeah.
Reasonable take. I follow the Duck TA. I have never faded the Duck TA.
No.
Pretty damn. He's been pretty damn spot on all the way since like 15K.
Yeah, he doesn't do like the. I got to be careful with my words here. His TA is attainable for the masses.
Absolutely.
I'll put it that way.
Absolutely. And, you know, like there's some TAs in the background that this data point, I was taking a whiz. I was shaking the willy, and a thought came to my mind.
Not vigorously though.
Not vigorously.
Okay.
It was a very controlled shake. And I remembered, wait a minute. So we hit this all-time high on Bitcoin. We'll just pull up this graph real quick. We breached over the all-time high in price terms, right? And we come back down. DZ was calling out this 20%, pretty much to the dot pullback. But then on top of that, something that made me feel like we are not ahead of schedule is because I was reminded of this data point that adjusted for inflation, Bitcoin has not topped.
Exactly.
Insane.
Exactly.
Isn't this something?
And I think people are brushing this under the couch. They're like, no, but it did, but it did. I'm like, no, this is important because we've literally been printing money continuously at an accelerated and like, it's like the guy who's running the printer is on bath salts.
Like a Florida man.
Florida man on bath salts is at the printer right now at the speed of light. And so this is an important metric to take into account.
Yeah, absolutely. And we would have to accomplish over 78, probably actually 79, 80K by now, right?
Pretty much. If this article is a month old,
this is in March.
80K.
Yeah, this is in March. This is a few months back.
And probably 80K.
So, thinking about this, actually, I felt a lot more comfortable about our time frame in the markets having this true and tried. I mean, because here's the previous halving, and I was like, shit, man.
It's covered up by your face.
Oh, here, I got to get my face out of the way here, Owen. So here's the halving, and then we had this price spike. Fractal wise, this movement looked very similar to this, which got me kind of worried that the bull was happening too damn quick and my bags were not full enough. But really, I think that this is just kind of a more exciting than usual, but dual-sided kind of a midterm pump that we had. This is nothing compared to what's coming in the grander scheme of things, especially if you count for inflation. Now, we have a special guest. I want to pull up.
Is he here?
He's here. We got a very special guest joining us today. I want to get his thoughts on the crypto market because love this guy's content. Love what he's doing over there. And I think we got him in. How the hell are you doing, my Crusader?
What's going on, boys?
Yes, sir. It's a beautiful day. Blood is flowing like wine. People's heads are falling off. Our favorite altcoins are down bad. But what can you tell us? I want to hear what your perspective is on, I don't know if you're listening when I was talking about on Bitcoin, but I want your broad thoughts on where we are in relevance to this 4-year cycle. I think that there's the biggest conversation that I've seen happening is this, potential quickening of the cycle, questioning if the 4-year cycle is still in play. Do we still have good time to build bags? And I respect your work a lot. I just kind of want you to lay it down. I mean, what are you looking at as far as Bitcoin's price over the next few years here?
Oh, dude, I very appreciate the kind of words. But yeah, I don't think the cycle is being shortened by any way. I have heard a lot of people talking about that. I think the trend is your friend until the end. So the fact that the 4-year cycle still is in place, I believe that. Worst case, I think that we might have an extended bull case, right? The super cycle that I've talked about before could be in play, right? A lot of different factors happening, inflation rate, right? The ETFs, all these things happening now. If there's any time for a super cycle to occur, all the ingredients are here for the recipe this cycle. So if it doesn't happen now, I don't think it'll ever happen. I'm not saying that it has to happen, but I definitely just saying that I would definitely not agree with a shortened cycle of any kind for Bitcoin.
I got you. And on your, we have the FOMC thing happening today, right? Yep. And, like it's felt like it's had less and less of an impact on crypto the more FOMCs that we've had over the past year and a half. And in the super cycle conversation, like you said, we have all the ingredients that we were looking for this, traditional finance acceptance. But then we got the Hong Kong ETF approved about a week ago, maybe a little bit less than that, and just laughable results out of China's Bitcoin ETF. Is it that they're worried that the US is already so into it already and they're trying to make Ethereum the squeeze? Or is it just, because I feel like it's just a smaller economy capability. Yeah. I look at the American economy as much, much larger than China's. I know people will disagree with me like crazy because they got a bunch of money on paper. But do you think that there will be a tangible impact made on Bitcoin price from this Hong Kong ETF, or is America still in the driver's seat?
I think America's always going to be in the driver's seat for some foreseeable future here. They will have some tangible effects on it, right? I think they did like 126 mil already or something like that in Hong Kong. But, when it comes to price action, like everybody's like, oh, buy the rumor, sell the news. It was sell the news events, right? Like kind of how the ETF thing was a huge mess at the beginning, but then we saw massive inflows and Bitcoin broke new all-time highs. Sometimes the technical levels, no matter how good the fundamental is, the technical levels are just the levels. And the fact that Bitcoin is pulling back is just one of those technical things, because we had 7 straight months of green candles since September of 2023. And now we're getting our first red candle in 7 months. And, Bitcoin's never ran for 7 months of being straight green. So now that we're getting a red month here, it's no surprise it had to happen at some point. Could we have a red May? Potentially. Who knows, right? Everybody talks about sell in May, walk away. But, Bitcoin had to have a pullback at some point. There's a lot of aggressive move to the upside, and the altcoins were just massively rallying, right? Meme coins were all over, right? When you look back in hindsight, those are top signals, right? Those are signals where things are overbought, overhyped, and now all of that is getting wiped out, reset, and the halvening just happened. We still have a long time in this cycle, I believe, to continue running up those bags to higher price levels here.
Well, that's some damn good news. I think Nick's got a question for you. Wants to run by you.
I do. Well, first of all, I have a compliment. You do have one of the best beards in the industry. This is a well-documented fact.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, and when I met you face-to-face last year, the beard was also on point. Also want to call out the flex of having the green screen chair. You're kind of like hovering, kind of like Professor X.
Oh my God.
It's kind of incredible.
Hey.
Also, like when it comes to altcoins right now, like people are looking, we're talking about Bitcoin, but to me, there's just so many juicy entry points showing up. I'm swiping right just continuously on all these altcoins, but if let's say someone in your audience, which guys, if I put his channel in the chat, you need to subscribe to Crusader. If you've got 1K and you're not a savvy crypto investor, right? Like you're the assistant manager at Target and you hate your life and you're trying to get it out. And you got $1,000 that you scrimped and saved and you're going to deploy it this weekend. Where is Crusader going?
Okay. So definitely if you're in that kind of situation, you probably don't want to take a lot of risk. So you probably want to stay to like, the higher caps. But if you want to add a little bit of risk, so I'll give a few picks of things that I'm planning on picking up here. I'm planning on picking up some Render, right? That's a higher market cap crypto, is around 2 billion or something like that. I think that has a lot of potential to run a lot further. I think I have a prediction. I think it's going to hit at least $30. So from where it's at right now, around sitting $7, I think that's an easy pick. Another one that I'm looking at is Velo and Aerodrome. Those are two ones that have had a nice little dip as well. Connected to Base Chain, the whole Coinbase network. I think that's a good one. It's a cornerstone in the Base network, being a DeFi play, and Optimism as well with Velo. Those are two other ones that are decent that I'm looking at. And Fetch AI, that's a pretty easy, straightforward one as well. Ondo is another one. It's below $1 right now. I think Ondo has a lot of potential as well. And
real quick, do you think Fetch is still worthwhile considering it's going to the ASI token very soon?
I think that's gonna mix it up, man. I was very concerned about it when I first heard about that news and the valuation and everything. But now that everything is getting reset with the price drop,
it is.
I think that could be an interesting mix. I don't think we've ever, not that I know of, I don't think we've ever seen a merger of cryptos like that to be created into a new one. So I think it's gonna mix it up. I think AI is gonna be a very relevant narrative in the bull market for the rest of the bull market. AI, decentralized science, Bitcoin layer 2s. Anything in the Bitcoin ecosystem, I think is going to be very interesting. But when it comes to $1,000 in that question, right, it always depends upon risk management. How much risk are you willing to take, right? Like I'm willing to take a lot more risk than other people are because I've been in the space for a lot longer. I've packed my bags with Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, right? All these cryptos for a very long time now. Now I'm looking for a lot smaller cap stuff. So I always recommend people, if you're starting out new, you want to just start dabbling with $1,000 or whatever. Stick to the higher market caps, right? Maybe you get a 2-3x, but it gives you the experience of learning how to invest some money, how to manage, how to take some profits, and you don't have to worry about super violent swings because they're higher market cap cryptos. If you start very low with the meme coin kind of stuff, you're either going to get rich overnight or you're going to get bankrupt overnight real quick. Man, that's just not sustainable long term.
Sometimes in the span of 45 minutes. Michael King says, sell in May, Nick might be gay. I can verify. Your mom last night will debunk that. Mrs. King has an incredible sense of balance.
Really?
Yeah, I found that out.
Okay.
So shout out to Michael King. Crusader. Sorry, Drew, you had a question for Crusader.
I'm actually just damned impressed on your catching wind of Base on its influx, and you got some great picks, actually. I mean, Arrow, Ondo, those are things that I've been feeling strong about as well. On the Base upswing, some of the things that kind of perked my ears up, my antennae, were the influx of stable coins into the market as the rest of the market's been, basically flowing downhill. And on Base, like, I get a lot of questions about, what Arrow can hit as far as top of market cap, or what Ondo can hit as far as market cap. And in general, I just feel like Base and these RWAs and these tokenized asset plays on this thing are insanely aggressive, and they might actually just blow up. But the question that I still haven't answered in my mind is, are RWAs going to have a bigger upside than AI tokens, in your opinion? Because
that's a hard one.
I know it because I get that asked a lot. And RWAs, they've got this amazing narrative and actual, things being put into play, like Ondo and all these other. Another project I saw coming out soon that's backed by BlackRock is Securitize. But then the mainstream public hasn't been hit with this sledgehammer that AI is coming to literally automate just about everything in their lives over the next 10 years. So it's a hard one to say. And if I had to wager, I would lean towards AI.
Yeah, I would wager AI because AI makes easier headlines and people are instantly more astounded by, oh man, this AI robot did this or that, and then something happens in the AI traditional world. Nvidia reports their earnings, and then things just pump in the crypto AI space. I'm very bullish in the real world asset sector. I think there's going to be a very big sector here in this space as well, this bull market that we haven't really seen a lot of in the past. But when people are in crypto, a lot of new people especially are not very familiar with investing at all. They don't really familiarize themselves with like appreciating what a real world asset really can do and what it actually means to be tokenized. So even though there's going to be a lot of value, especially with the name BlackRock being tied up into almost anything real world asset that will pump the real world asset sector, I think a lot of people will underestimate what it can do. And for that reason, I think AI will, just by headlines alone, can do a lot more, because there will be a lot more hype or fear or FOMO of some type because of what AI headlines can say and do in the traditional world that would then flow into the AI sector in crypto.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. And now one other thing. I mean, you've seen Uncle Joe, top of the U.S. government, been floating around this massive increase on unrealized and realized gains, right? Now, is he going to push this forward so he can continue taking more money from the American people to kick off this World War III competition he's got going? Or will Nancy Pelosi come up from the top ropes and come down on his forehead with her elbow because she is going to be the biggest loser in that situation? What say you?
Yeah, man, that's the thing, right? I think that the unrealized gains tax is just a voter thing.
Yeah.
Excuse me, where they get the uneducated people to be like, yeah, tax the rich. That's right. Get all them taxes, right? That's what's going to fix our situation, and people are going to vote, or that believe in that. They're going to go towards that route. But I think everyone knows that they can't actually do that because, like you just said, right, Nancy Pelosi and a lot of other Congress members out there are banking a lot of money in the stock market. And they're like, we ain't paying no unrealized taxes.
No,
they ain't paying it when they realize it. They ain't going to pay it when it's unrealized. So I don't think it's ever going to be a thing that actually comes to fruition, but never say never, right? We live in a crazy world in this, simulation, whatever you want to call it, that anything's possible. So, 20 years ago, nobody thought we'd be talking about digital money online, and here we are now. Who knows? Maybe the world does go fully crazy and they start taxing even your unrealized gains. Who knows?
I love it.
I don't know.
One more thing before we go, or maybe Drew has a follow-up question, but I got to ask. Latino or Latinx?
Oh God.
Oh, bro, it's Latino, bro. Well, I don't know what the X is.
Where
I don't
did
even
that
like
even
the.
He just said
I don't even
Latino.
know where the Latinx thing started from, or like I don't even like the fact that Twitter is now X. I definitely don't like the Latino X thing. That's so much.
Yeah.
fugazi, bro.
I have no idea. I'm Spanish and Luxembourgish, and I get confused for Mexican often if I'm very disheveled.
You're like
No,
7 feet tall.
No, I mean, okay, I've been in some scuffles, and by the end of it, they thought I was a hardcore
Because you
Mexican.
fight like a Latino.
Well,
that's
maybe.
a huge compliment.
This is okay. So
huge
Latinx was first used in a Puerto Rican psychological periodical to challenge the gender binaries encoded in Spanish language. What?
What
in
a surprise.
the-
Yeah, no, that's nuts.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That was a shout. That was a throwback.
Yeah. I mean, look, I know that Crusader is. I know Crusader's origin story a little bit, but I just had to, like, here in the basement, you can talk about whatever you want. So I just want to get on the record.
I've noticed that, bro. This show is savage, bro.
Yeah, we are. This is the show that everyone in crypto wants to be on because you can say whatever the hell you want. But yeah, I just wanted to get it out there. Latino, Latinx. Latinx just feels like a cope for white women who feel guilty.
Doesn't it? And it's really awkward. Like, what's wrong with Latino? That's a good title. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
It's too masculine. The O in Spanish is too masculine.
What?
And if you do that, like the X, like none of the language like makes sense anymore because it's like, how do you say carro? Am I supposed to say like carrex or something like that? It just like, doesn't fucking make it.
God, this is quite a based conversation here.
Yeah.
Quite a based conversation. Well, make sure to follow Blockchain Crusader, guys. I tagged him in our tweet, but we're gonna put his link pinned in the comment section here.
Yeah.
Man, I hope you join us again on this show. It's absolutely awesome having you on, man.
I loved being on here. I love talking to you guys. I appreciate the invite. So yeah, just anytime I'm free, man.
All right, brother.
Cool.
Keep it rolling. I'll be talking to you soon.
Take it
All right,
easy.
guys.
Yeah.
See ya.
That was ridiculous.
Good,
Latinx.
good talk.
Next.
They completely gave up on that stuff.
Oh no,
Like,
they haven't.
You don't think they have?
I heard it on the television just the other day.
Well, on NPR or something?
No, it was like NBC or something like that.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's chaos. Well, some good insights there. And man, I mean, at large, you guys, I know it's a little scary seeing these altcoins get gutted the way that they are being gutted. But honestly, I woke up and seeing that gigantic red candle just brought a gargantuan smile to my face because I did not want things to kick off too early. I wanted to keep stacking. Yes, things have gone great of like 4 or 5x the bag, but I still felt like we were right in that same situation. The feeling. Oh my God. 10 basement memberships.
We've got a very generous.
Y'all are literally the best chat.
No, kind of stingy on the likes though.
Yeah, we
I
smashed
hate
the
to
like.
be that guy.
Yeah.
But
Well,
kind of stingy on but the memberships, holy crap.
I know.
Thank you so
the
much.
memberships,
Incredible.
like, okay, the membership is all right. So we have this show and we talk about these awesome projects, and we are going to have some insight on how we decide which chain we're going to be looking at, which projects, how to find those good degen picks for yourself, and give you the tools to do so in the Discord. You need membership access to get into that Discord, but within that Discord is going to be how to protect your wealth, which isn't so important right now, but it is my opinion that it's going to be much, much more important than anyone gives credence for in a year and a half, 2 years from now. So I encourage everybody to pay attention to what we're building out in the Discord, because I'm actually going to be reaching out to Veteran after this. We got some stuff cooking in the background.
Guys, there's so much good stuff happening in the basement right now. If you get into the sorry, what?
Cook.
He's
Let
cooking.
him cook.
We're cooking.
Yeah, we're cooking.
Yeah, we're cooking. You link your YouTube account to Discord, and that's how you get access. You can get regular access to the Discord, but if you are a member, then you get access to the OG chat.
Yep.
And that is where it happens. That's where we're talking about inside information, hot drops. Also, surprise announcement. Are you ready?
I'm ready for this.
And get ready on the sound effects.
All right.
Pizza party.
What?
We have to do the pizza party. It has to happen. And I think we're going to do it at the beginning of June.
Okay.
So here, if you're in the Atlanta area, we'll be hosting the pizza party. And anyone can come who's a fan of the basement. You don't have to be a subscriber. You don't have to be an OG member. But if you come to the pizza party and you have the 15K NFT, you will get free swag.
What? That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Some other ideas with what we're building out play into that NFT that I know many of our OGs are holding. So please pay attention to what we're building out here, because it's great to make money, but it's just like a constitutional republic. It's only good if you can keep it. Right. So on that, let's get into all the rest of the news. We got Cynthia Loomis deeply concerned by the Biden administration's criminalization of core tenets of the Bitcoin network and decentralized finance. And here is her statement. I am deeply troubled by the Department of Justice hyper-aggressive argument that non-custodial software can constitute a money transmission service. This stance contradicts existing Treasury guidance, common sense, and violates the rule of law. Arguments against self-custody software threaten the fundamental property rights that are core to being an American. I will do everything I can to fight for your rights to hold down your keys and run your own node. I like this a lot. Now, in the past, Cynthia Loomis kind of felt a little weird at times. Another gifted membership.
This is amazing.
I think they're excited for the pizza party.
You guys, there's going to be good. We're going to get, we have to get Jets pizza.
We have to get Jets.
Oh, it's so damn good.
We have to get Jets.
Yeah, we have to get Jets pizza.
Owen will walk out if we don't get Jets.
And we'll get wings. We will not have any alcohol. We're not going to do that. But I'm not going to serve you basement degenerates alcohol. Are you kidding me? I got kids.
100x longin and stuff. So, there's God, you got me. I love pizza. I worked out very, very hard yesterday and sweat probably like a few pounds of water off my body. And then I went home and ate an entire Detroit style deep dish.
Have you ever had a beer after a workout?
Yes, and it's quite enjoyable.
Oh, change your life.
Yeah.
Yeah. 10 out of 10.
Now you gotta wait a little bit after, if you
No, I slam it as soon as I'm done my last set. I'm like doing the swirl, right? Owen showed me how to do it in Panama. The swirl.
Oh my God.
And
Owen knows the swirl.
You just tornado that Coors Light right into your body.
Oh my God. Owen's gonna save this country with that move. So we have a lot of moves against Bitcoin and your own custody. Another reason to support our channel, to support our partner of the channel, Arculus. Go send your FU to the world powers that be that want to take your freedom away and get one of these for yourself so you can be your own bank. Because we have things like this Greenpeace calling Bitcoin fake internet money in a new campaign video. I'm going to go ahead and give this a listen. Let's see how this goes.
No, it's not.
I'm very real.
Bitcoin is a digital currency with very real climate consequences.
Yeah, whatever.
Of all of crypto, Bitcoin uses the most electricity in its creation, and its effects on the power grid is huge. I'm talking old coal plants.
Okay. Turn the power. The effect on the power grid is huge. Okay, here's a result in Georgia. Our power grid has been upgraded by the introduction of Bitcoin mining at mass. With Bitcoin mining comes money, and then you can upgrade the infrastructure.
Yeah, and all the infrastructure upgrades that make no money because we need them for all the stupid electric cars that were being foisted on us. Bitcoin is paving the way from that. You idiots!
Yeah.
What the heck is this?
40,
my
50
God.
bucks.
Two pump crypto chump with a $50 super chat on the sub. F15 NFT.
Why do we have the best chat in the world?
They'll be out of the country in June, but here is money for the pizza party.
Dude, what a
we
G.
are undeserving.
I know. Incredible.
We're undeserving.
This I love this job so much, you guys.
Holy crap.
And fighting back against assholes like Greenpeace when they say and one thing else I wanted to say about the face of this little Bitcoin miner guy. They try to make him look like a UCLA bro, like talking to the protesters.
Yeah, what up, bro?
Yeah, whatever, bro. You know what I mean? More power to you.
He might as well be wearing a MAGA hat.
Yeah. I mean, MAGA hat. He's like the Covington kid. This is like the Covington Bitcoin kid.
We need that guy on the show.
We should reach out.
I literally have been reaching out to Kyle Rittenhouse for the past month.
I would fucking die if we got a chance to interview Kyle Rittenhouse.
If we got the base god.
Oh my God.
He literally just shoots two communists at random and they're both pedophiles.
Well, he shot 3. And he killed 2.
He killed, the 2 that he killed at random, both pedophiles.
Yeah.
Incredible.
So when that happened,
KD ratio off the charts.
It was amazing. When that happened, Nick, I was in my vest with my gun sitting outside of it was like a Hilton hotel. We had been contracted out by the cops.
Yeah.
And they could contract out security firms, and we were sitting there in our gear, and then someone had that up, the Wisconsin riots as they were happening. Like we watched it live at like 2 or 3 a.m.
Yes.
It was incredible. I went home and I was like, I need more guns. Like this is gonna get absolutely crazy. Rittenhouse probably gonna win an election of some sort in the future. Someone else, though, in response to all this government overreach, decided upon themselves to send a raw Bitcoin transaction to the Justice Department. Since they became an unlicensed money transmitter themselves now, they should shut themselves down. This is from FA Bitcoin. This is just such G moves right here.
Can we send them some tornado cash ETH? Tainted tornado cash ETH.
And what are they going to do about BlackRock and all of those random securities that were sent to them?
Do you think the Coinbase wallet that BlackRock is sitting that Coinbase is sitting on for BlackRock has no untainted Bitcoin in it? Bullshit.
Right. Absolutely. And if they track that back like they're doing with the Roger Ver. Roger Ver. They tracked his Bitcoin history, and he's not even a US citizen. He's arrested in a country that is not the USA and being extradited back to the USA to face charges on not paying taxes when he used to be a citizen at the time when the IRS really had no idea what Bitcoin even was. Makes a lot of sense, makes you ask a lot of questions. Is there really any place to escape with your dignity and your monetary value still intact if we let this out of control government continue with their arbitrage of our rights and the dumbing down of Americans? And this is, you know, I know there's a lot of football fans out there. I know there's a lot of McDonald's fans out there, but if you combine the two and then you compare those to bread and circus and the gladiator games of Rome and the Roman Empire, they seem a little similar to me. Wake up. They're coming for everything. This is death by 1,000 cuts, and we're about halfway through. So just interesting note on Roger Ver. I heard you talking about him in the morning live stream today, Nick. Just absolutely incredible. And at large, like, you know, there's a lot of conversations that they got everything figured out, that everything is tracked. I'd beg to differ. I really would beg to differ. I think that it's a large ecosystem that they need to build not only a crypto focused and intelligent government body that knows what to look for, but this is two different worlds coming to a clash. And we have TradFi on one side, we have retail and all of the advancements within public institutions happening on this side. They come to a clash when the retail and the public institutions start being hyper effective and much more effective at transmitting value than the dinosaur it's competing with. Braxton Harris with a super chat. I'm curious Drew's thoughts on Chainlink's recent news of working with HBAR for tokenization. I know the basement's been dogging HBAR lately. Yep. The biggest thing like I can dog about HBAR on is the price action. And you know what I mean? Because like the Chainlink was, I mean, let's just do a road. Why I prefer being excited about Chainlink over HBAR. Because I was trading in and out of HBAR during the bear market because it had some good movements on it. So let's go to the all-time here. And at the time, so I was trading in and out of HBAR in this range, right about, about March to February, March to July and June of 2023. And Chainlink at the time, $7. Now it's sitting at $13, ran up to 22. Let's go to HBAR just to see, because I think it's not like I'm angry at HBAR. I'm just disappointed, I guess is the base way to put it.
I'm just disappointed.
Yeah, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. This feels like an XRP. Lackluster,
it gave up
excited
all of its gains because it has no community and it's a shitcoin.
And they got HBarbarians going for them. But look, I mean, the price action, it's doubled. So, I mean, you have that. You have higher lows going for it.
Yeah.
But I am, not necessarily that I'm dogging it. I'm looking for the best velocity to the top. As a middle-class man, I got a lot of mouths to feed. I got a lot of houses to buy. I got a lot of land to build out. So, this is from Claudio. Reallocate my HBAR to Velo, Arrow, and Ondo about 20K. Holy hell, he is in it.
Thank you guys for the good alpha. You sir, you win.
Right. I mean, I feel good about these picks. Like Arrow. We saw the rest of the market really getting slapped around. Everyone's freaking out that Arrow came back down. Guess what? We're back at $1.
This weekend, it's my weekend. I'm getting some Arrow.
I think I'm actually going to do a chunk of Chainlink into Arrow.
Okay.
I think I'm going to do a chunk of Chainlink into Arrow. I'm buying and DCAing Arrow and Ondo. But I actually think I might swap a little handful of my Chainlink into this.
Going back to that previous question about Chainlink working with HBAR, it's more bullish for Chainlink. It just shows that Chainlink is huge and massive and is a force of nature, and HBAR is not that. The HBAR has to come in underneath of Chainlink.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
that's kind of my thoughts on it. The HBAR got caught in this idea that they're going to be taking over everything.
No.
I can't, I also don't think that, like I also talked last week, if ICP succeeds, then Chainlink's useless. So we don't need an Oracle if we have a Web3 actual internet that everything's operating on.
Yeah, ICP is going to be useful in one specific instance.
And that's, and I think AI is going to help ICP.
I think there's going to be an intranet for different AIs.
Mm-hmm.
That they have their own kind of like gated information that they're fed and can turn over on. And that's what ICP is going to work for. But the greater internet, no.
Yeah. And on top of it, like I look around for companies that are actually literally working directly with Swift. It's still just Chainlink. I look for other things all the time. I was in the ISO, conspiracy theory realm for years, probably like 5-6 years. And really, I just kind of felt like it was a large psyop. When I came out of it, it felt like a distraction. So I am still, thinking that HBAR is going to perform along with the rest of the market, but I'm looking for things that have the potential to absolutely outperform. Chainlink is still on that realm. If we're stuck in this spot at the height of the next bull market in 2025, and we don't have an actual Web3 system built out like ICP is trying to do, then talking to Web2 and being a data aggregator for all of this information is going to be pretty damn useful still. So that's why I love Chainlink. I did have some posts from Sergi here talking about after spending the last few months visiting and speaking to many of the largest criminal banks, central banks, commercial banks, and financial. I got a little slip there.
Yeah.
Commercial banks and financial market infrastructures across the world's top financial centers of New York, London, Sydney, yada, yada, yada. It is now clear to me that the transition to a global financial system into blockchain and smart contract formats enabled by Oracle networks is well underway in his opinion. Inevitable. Talking about the middle road, the communication system between Web 2 and Web 3. Now, yeah, there's a potential ICP could just take over everything. It's probably going to take 10 years for that to happen. And, for this bull market, what I'm looking at in this bull market,
in this economy,
I'm looking for a communicator. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just the way it is. Deadwood talking about 85-cent Arrow was in play when we hit 80 cents for a second. Yes. Arrow was, I bought my last bag at I bought a small amount more at $1.20, but you know what? I am not worried about that thing. And there's a few reasons why.
Shout out to American OI who just got OG status.
What a G, dude. It's just raining.
People want to be in the basement.
That's pretty cool shit.
Yeah. There's nothing below us in the basement.
We'll
go there.
Everything goes over our heads.
Yeah. You know where the bar is? On the ground.
It's under.
We get out the bar. We out here, baby. Now, on the legislative side, everyone's worried about securities being deemed across the board. I still disagree with this. And we have more stories talking about lawmakers, more so introducing bills to clarify taxation of staking rewards and stable coins. This recently came out. Representatives Willie Nickel out of North Carolina, Democrat, God bless us, and Drew Ferguson, a Republican out of Georgia, introduced a bill on Tuesday called the Providing Tax Clarity for Digital Assets Act. And this comes as the Internal Revenue Service said in a ruling last year that crypto investors who earn rewards from staking services will need to include the value of the rewards as part of the gross income. This would absolutely devastate this, staking industry if that were the case. And really what this is laying out is, no, you only have more clear time frame of taxation. The Proof of Stake Alliance bill said that the bill was a common sense clarification of existing law, promoting tax fairness and compliance by confirming the block rewards are taxed only at the time of their sale or exchange, rather than being taxed twice. Good to see them realizing some of the nuances that need to be worked out within this new budding technology, because there are plenty to be had. This is an old guy just talking about the future of money. Legendary economist F.A. Hayek predicting the future. I don't believe we shall have good money until we take it from the government. All we can do is by a sly roundabout way introduce something that they cannot stop. This is why we Bitcoin. This is why we demand self-custody, control, taking our futures into our own hands. This is the juice. And this guy said this 40 years ago, right around 1980, 1984. Very incredible future foresight from this fella. Now, this restaking gold rush spreading to Solana from Ethereum with Jito and others joining in. Restaking, the financial centipede of the crypto markets, which we seem to love continuing, is seeming to move on and on. And there's so many discussions about what is restaking, what is liquid staking, all of those things swirling around. And you know what? I agree with you. I don't think it's healthy for us to just adopt the same bullshit mechanisms that put our traditional finance system in the gutter in crypto. I don't get it.
Fast forward to 2026, and one of these restaking platforms is going to suck the market
Absolutely.
dry.
Absolutely. Like one of these that we're looking at right now that's doing the restaking will be the next FTX. Will be the next Celsius. It's
Absolutely.
just, it's human nature, you guys. If you give them an inch, they'll take a mile.
Where does the yield come from? You get on their X Spaces and they say, oh, we've got unique financial tools. And they're like, no, F you, show me your books. It's a public ledger, bruh. Where's the yield coming from? And they're just like, we've got unique financial instruments. Man, fuck you.
Yeah, that means they're printing it, and you know,
that means it's not. It's woodsy. It's a wazzy.
It's being
fairy
debased
dust.
until you guys realize it. Basically, you know, that's what that kind of means to me. So, you know, not happy to see it kind of taking hold and catching fire here in crypto. We already opened our legs to the ETF. Everyone's all excited about the price action of the ETF.
You know, it's funny. We have a mug here in the office that says "End the Fed," and it's Bitcoin crushing the Fed.
And it's ETF.
And no, I mean, that's the way Bitcoiners used to think. They
Well,
used to think, "End the Fed."
And now it's
And now
electronically.
oh, I wonder how much the Fed's going to talk about Bitcoin. Oh, Poppy. Like, shut up.
Oh my God. It's just, it's
Notice me, senpai.
Notice me. Okay, well, moving on from that subject matter, I don't want to get too many people ruffled,
Sorry.
but it's not that I'm mad. I'm just
ruffling.
disappointed. Okay, I'm just disappointed in you. This is interesting. Taco and we were talking about this at lunch today. It's from Token VC _. Where does the private market think Solana is headed? Let them break it down in simple math. Investors, VCs, and family offices typically have a minimum underwriting of a 5x to 10x per investment. Now they are willing to take a lockup for their 2020 to 2024 vintage funds at around $100 per Solana, bringing it to a target end date of those funds 2027 to 2034 with a implied SOL valuation in the $500 to $1,000 level per token over the next few years. So it's, you know, I liked this because
oh shoot.
What's that?
Oh my gosh.
What happened? Oh my God, what happened? What is going on? Oh, you better change that. Yeah.
It's a new
Who's
month.
next?
Wake up.
Who is it?
Who's
Do we have it
next?
on?
It's
Have
the
it?
first
We got
of
Do we have
another
the
one.
shot? Get to the close.
Cash your check
Oh,
and
come on
come
now.
We gotta
out.
do the
You got
reveal
this,
on
Owen.
camera.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
Guys,
getting in.
chat,
This is
what-
an important thing. I'm
what
glad
is-
you remembered to do
Yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah.
Hey, chat.
Who's it gonna be? Vote. Who do you think it's gonna be? Put their name in there. Put their name in the chat.
Who is it going to be, folks? We got this, Owen.
Is it Blair White?
There it is. Here we
Ready?
go. Let's see. Whoa! Catalina. Okay, what's that? Defense of Freedom PAC founder and former Republican nominee for U.S. Congress.
Hell yeah.
Period. And she
That's
has a cough.
That's a nice Corvette.
Very nice.
That's a nice Corvette. Yeah, C3, old school.
Highly
Look at the flares on that fender. My God.
5 game points. Overall, we're very happy with it.
Huge. This is huge. We'll be in those
cheers.
DMs in no
I'm
time.
gonna slide into your DMs right
Yep,
now.
Absolutely. No time at all. Did FOMC hold the rates? I'm going to wager, yeah. You know what? And he probably came out a little bit more dovish than people were expecting, to be honest with you. That's just what my guess is there. Let me know in the chat if you're watching that. Honestly, I know it's happening and all this stuff. It's just, it means so little. They've lied about what is a recession. Now we all just kind of wander around accepting their lie that 2 quarters of negative GDP growth doesn't mean that you're in a recession, right? Now we take the lie about the inflation rate and we listen to them talk to us about their lie on top of the other lie on top of the other lie.
And the other lie.
You know, it gets tiresome at points, folks. But yesterday was pretty intense. Hannah, you had a good post talking about CZ and all those 4 implications. $4 billion fine, 4 months in jail,
4th
4's
month
FUD,
of the year.
4th
4
month of the year.
p.m.
More.
What?
That is
this-
insane.
Is this Satanism?
What does 4 mean?
It's
Where did that
literally
come from?
life isn't real.
Life, it feels like the Matrix. Yes, going through all the headlines, Hannah did this short and just, you know, $4 billion, 4 months in jail.
That short was from November.
Was it
and
really?
I just thought it was
Wow.
hilarious that he, like, I was just like, 4 billion? 4.
Yeah, over and
And
over
then
again.
CZ's just like reference 4. On May 28th or 23rd, CZ tweeted, remember 4. No, March. Sorry, March. Like recently, like a month ago, he said, remember 4. Once again, like he keeps saying, like, this is not real. I don't know. I made that in November, and then
Let's see
it
here.
aged
People are
well.
saying to check the markets right now.
Catalina was on
They're
Paul.
Oh my God, look at this.
What happened?
Holy shit, we're digging ourselves out of this trench, folks.
Damn it.
Local bottom confirmed. BitLord is the bottom indicator. This is huge. This
My
is
entry
huge.
points. No.
Your entry points are leaving you. Oh my God.
We got time. We
It
got
doesn't-
time.
You know, all right, where's the altcoins?
Fellas, Catalina does not appear to be married. So if you play your cards right here on the basement.
Look at this,
Just
Nick.
saying.
Look at this.
What the frick?
Arweave is one of the top losers and Toncoin. These are.
I know, dude. I need
These
my
are some good
Arweave
picks.
bag.
They-
Arweave is such a pain in the ass to hold, though.
Is it?
There's like no wallets for it.
Well, where do you put it? You can't just leave it on an exchange.
I did. I had to leave it on exchange. Essentially, I know, like a plebe,
Oh my
like an
God.
idiot. It's just sitting there on BitTrue.
Oh my God.
I know.
This is so funny. Look at the market. Look at
Hang on,
stacks.
I gotta send a message to Arculus. I gotta say, Arculus, when can you support
Yeah,
Arweave?
you know, then that's another thing we can do. We can reach out to Arculus and you know, let us know in the chat which tokens you'd like Arculus to support as well.
Yeah, I literally have like a direct line to them, and they will add it
Yeah.
to it.
Come on now, make it heard. Make your
Yo,
voice heard.
Is this the 4th crypto cycle?
I think this is more than that. What are we? It was brought in 2008 ish. God, what is that?
I think we are on the. This is the 4th halving.
Well, yeah,
Right.
this is
So then
the
it's the
fourth
fourth
halving.
cycle.
I guess
When did
so. It is.
Binance come out?
When did Binance come out?
Binance. I don't know.
Let's look it up. Let's
Yes,
look it
I'm
up.
stacking R on BitTrue because that's like the only place I can hold it.
Let's
I'm
see.
sorry.
Good old Google.
Don't do what I did.
2017.
Oh,
Not too terribly long
ICOCs, and
ago.
that makes sense.
Oh, fine.
That makes sense.
So probably
Um,
like the beginning.
No, I mean,
2012,
no, yeah,
2014.
Bitcoin was older than this. It came out 2017. Bitcoin was actually put out 2009. So Bitcoin's been around for a bit. It was just very difficult to get your hands on in the past. But all right, so now
Sorry.
it's okay. It's fine. So in the Discord, I had a question that I had to answer. And it's from Reich Now.
Wait, what?
That's his name on Twitter. Reich Now
No,
at
it's-
Druth Crypto.
It's Rhino.
Is that really? No, I like Reich Now.
You would.
I do. What market cap do you think Ondo will reach? Now, we just plug this in. I think we're actually going to be targeting around 14.5 bill. I cooked in some token unlocks here.
Okay.
Here's the token unlocks schedule. The big
okay.
unlock we're watching out for is January 18th of 2025. So we have 261 damn days before that big unlock comes. So honestly, I'm being a little bit overzealous with this cooking the circulating supply up as much as I did, but I am targeting around 14 to 20 billion dollars for this token, and that would bring it to around $7 to $10. I did not do this on purpose either. If you put a 1 in front, that's 1776. Is this fortuitous that this is the coin that I must go all in on?
Is this the official coin of the basement?
It might be. It might be.
So 900%. That's not like
it's
awesome.
It's not like massive, but I like to keep it. I'm not trying to be too moon mathy on stuff right now because like I feel like that diminishing returns. It's not going to be as bad as last market, but I kind of feel like we're going to hit 67 trill total.
Okay. Here you want to get some information that's going to back that up.
Drop it.
Go to CoinMarketCap.
Okay.
Go to the historical snapshots.
Okay, let's see here.
Okay.
Where the hell do I find those? I've looked at them before.
So I think it's in. So back up.
Yeah.
Go to the homepage, and then it's under. Oh, you have it all like weirded out.
Yeah.
now.
Let's just go here. CoinMarketCap historical.
Yeah, historical.
Historical. I've looked at this before.
Yeah.
I like this to use just for.
Yeah, price history for the top coins.
Why
Okay.
didn't they make this easier to find?
So scroll down to 2021 and go to like May.
2021 in
This
May.
previous cycle top.
Here we
Oh,
go.
you're in 20. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead, Tim.
Sure. Yeah. That's
Let's
fine.
go
The
16.
That's like the top.
Yeah.
All right. So now we get a frame of reference for what the market caps were generally at the previous top. Okay. So,
and this is 46K for Bitcoin.
Oh, so we're still nowhere near. So go back.
And let's go to this one first because I want to be
fucked
precise.
up.
No, I'm going to look at Bitcoin first because I thought it was November.
No, we were at 69 in the end, maybe the end of.
Yeah, 69 in November of 21.
Okay, November.
So let's go here.
Okay.
Go to November of 21.
There
on the
you go.
14th. There you go.
Here we go.
That's more like it.
So $1 trillion, half a trillion, the only one that got to 100 billion finance.
Yep.
And then if you go all the way down to the bottom, now we're like in the 5s, 10s, 3s,
E-cash.
E-cash. So realistically, and what were we as total Bitcoin? The total crypto market cap was what? Scroll all the way back up.
I believe it tapped out like 2.9. Let's see.
Yeah, so it's up at the very top, 2.14 trillion.
2.14. Right? Okay, yep, right there.
Yep. Hopefully that's not today's. No,
I think this is showing today's. This is today's. Look at.
All right, so
it's 2.2. I think it tapped out at 2.9 trill.
2.9 trillion. So yeah, I mean, I think total crypto. I'm still believing that Bitcoin is going to threaten gold.
Yeah,
and we're going to go for like a $20 trillion overall crypto market. So 14 billion for Ondo seems kind of low.
Okay, that is low if we hit those levels of market cap you're saying we're going to hit. I know. What, 15? What'd you say? How many trillion?
10 trillion.
10 trillion?
For Bitcoin. Yeah.
That's a big move for Bitcoin.
For Bitcoin, yeah.
Oh my God. I mean, but if I'm wrong in the right kind of way.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? I'm just trying to set expectations reasonable here, folks.
Yeah. Under promise, over deliver.
Very, very brand new project. And really like the thing that, again, with the chain link and its outward connection to Swift.
Yep.
Now you have Ondo with an outward connection to BlackRock, right? And this whole narrative moving towards tokenizing assets. Who do you think is going to be the actual chain that they choose to utilize? Is probably the groundwork for it being laid right now with these companies.
Yep.
So that's what I'm looking for. And maybe I'm being underselling, but if I'm only looking for 10, maybe a 15x on the tokens right now, then I won't be disappointed or sad if they do a 50x. That's great. These are happy mistakes like that. Bob Ross.
Bob Ross. Yeah. Happy birds.
Shout out to Bob Ross.
Happy Lake.
He's a good one. And shout out to this member in the Discord, Reich Now.
Thank God.
Very good. Now, this is from growthepie.xyz. Interesting name. Base stablecoin market cap kept rising sharply and will soon catch up with Arbitrum. No chain has ever seen such a strong inflow, especially for the time frame it's been alive for. This little blue boner right here is base stablecoin market cap, absolutely exploding. And check it out on DeFi Llama. This is the TVL for all. Really, I chose Optimism, Arbitrum, Base, and Solana just to get a good purview here. You can see the purple little brand new fella right here. That is Base.
Oh, okay.
Showing up in July of 23.
Welcome to the party.
Small little fella and catching up very, very quickly and violently, trying to already compete with Arbitrum. Yes, they're all, having a little bit of a haircut right now. And man, DeFi Llama cannot zoom in, or it's all the Apple's fault. But
it's the mouse we keep on saying we're going to replace and we haven't replaced.
Well, we need to replace it. You know what I mean?
No, Owen, can you replace the mouse?
Yeah, Owen, I need you. But look we got a little slump right now. This is our buying opportunity right now. Pretty terrifying to see Bitcoin already trying to recapture $69,000.
I think the reveal of Catalina has called the market bottom.
Dude, you did that right as it turned around.
This is the Catalina rally.
Okay, the Catalina rally. I like that. Look at this. Looks like a W formation.
I know.
This is just on the daily, though. That can't be that quick. I like W's to be formed on the monthly before I can really trust them. My God, though, this thing is trying to stay down. Don't do it.
From when we started the show to now, it was 57.
Yeah, it was like 57.2 or something.
$2,000.
Yeah, that's pretty incredible. I like seeing that.
Go back
now,
down.
I can't change the mouse settings.
Wicked Kid. Are you even subscribed to this channel?
Oh my God.
How dare you come in here? If you're new here, by the way, subscribe to the channel. We are tracking heavily towards 100,000 subscribers.
Oh my God.
At some point, we'll actually be able to pay people to be on this show.
This is going to be huge. Now, one more thing. I got to go work out.
Me
but
too.
there is another project that's being backed by BlackRock that is about to go live, it looks like. And it is called Securitize.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Excited to announce they've completed a $47 million funding round led by BlackRock with Hamilton Lane, Perify Capital, I guess is how you say that. Trade, Web, and strategic investors Aptos Labs, Circle, and Paxos. It's pretty large firms interested in this. This further proves the demand. I want to look at Securitize real quick just to see with what we're dealing with. Give them a follow here. Pretty low follower count. Let's see. It joined 2018. Been around for a while. I don't follow too many people. See how much interaction this thing's got.
I got trust issues.
You have trust issues?
I don't know about it.
What do you not know about? Thoughts?
Because BlackRock just rugged us. Are they
BlackRock? I mean, we have overbearing concerns about BlackRock, but that's where the trillions of dollars.
There's a new daddy dom in crypto. We just gotta deal with it.
It's Larry Fink. Okay.
So was the H bar was just them trolling to warm us up for this?
Well, no, I mean
that wasn't BlackRock.
There was a third-party company that was working with H bar to tokenize their assets, a portion of them. It wasn't any green light given to them by BlackRock to do so. It was just this company who works with BlackRock also decided to do that with HBAR. It does show some signs of life for HBAR that there's potential there, but we see basically all kinds of crypto projects trying to get ready for RWA implementation to get part of that kind of upswing. Namely, Cardano kind of threw me off trying to do that.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? So with that being said, probably a nothing burger on the Fed announcement. I'm really glad I didn't, try to title and make this whole thing about it because I am just so done listening to Jerome Powell and the Federal Reserve's lies. I can just say they're a liar right now. And I feel very strongly that I'm correct in that. But I appreciate every single one of you for joining us. Make sure smash the like on your way out, share this stream out, get this message out to the masses. We got Doe Fads talking BlackRock. We got Truck Dano, Biscuit Jesus up in the chat, Nicole Ministator with her mysterious life, Shake and Bake, and all the best people, Jess, Jim, Bob from accounting. I will see you guys on the other side. I'm going to go see if I can do some bench pressing and get this going.
All right.
Come to ATB,
Later.
4 p.m.